Good morning, Corona Del Mar. First off, just a quick introduction about myself. My name's Elliot Berger. I'm in 8th grade here at Corona Del Mar, and I'm running to be your freshman class president. Just to be clear, I'm not going to be here for a minute or so, just giving promises I can't uphold. Instead, I like to get right to it and tell you why I'm going to be your freshman class president. I have a lot of characteristic traits that a good leader defines, such as responsibility, honesty, empathy, inspiration, and influence. My goal this year as freshman class president will be to build the class of 2020 into a cohesive unit of great individuals that will go on to do even greater things. I want everyone to be glad to come to school each day, knowing there might be a fun new activity being planned, such as a hike to the Hollywood sign, or a day on the Santa Monica Pier, or even a Starbucks catered breakfast in the morning. And one thing that I can promise is that when elected freshman class president, I will make sure the freshman class of 2020 has the best freshman year without a doubt. I look at the sophomore class, the junior class, and especially the graduating senior class, and I see that, well, everyone pretty much knows everyone, and that's what I want to happen with our freshman class of 2020. I mean, most of us will be here for the next 4 years, so it can't hurt to start getting to know one another. To end, I'm in crew, which is a huge team sport for anyone that didn't already know. It takes everyone in the boat giving their all to win a race. So why not join my boat and give me your vote for freshman class president 2016-17. Thanks for listening. Stay classy, Corona Del Mar.
Hello, my name is Morgan Johnson, and I am very excited to be standing here before you all today running for freshman class president. I've been watching some of the presidential debates lately, thinking that they might give me some sort of motivation towards my own campaign. However, watching these debates have not been helpful in the way you might think, but they have helped me realize what I don't want to do. I don't want to stand up here acting as if I'm entitled to this position and spout out a list of my past experiences and qualifications. I also don't want to stand around making false promises to my classmates of exciting changes that I plan to make the next year that are clearly unattainable. What I can tell you about myself is that I plan on being reasonable. I plan on being the man of my word, and I plan on being approachable and interested in listening to my fellow classmates. I promise to take your ideas to heart and relay them in the most efficient manner in order to get things done. I hope that you, my fellow classmates, would find me, Morgan Johnson, to be someone that you consider accessible and approachable, because that is what's most important to me, getting to know my fellow classmates and being in a position to help you achieve your goals. If you vote for me as freshman class president, you'll be voting for someone who is interested in making each of your voices heard. As freshman class president, I'd be honored to represent you.
Elliot Berger, freshman class president.
Morgan Johnson, freshman class president.
Hey there, CdM, it's Kennedy Hart, and I'm super excited to announce that I'll be your next year ASB Secretary Treasurer. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Mulvaney, and I'm running for your ASB Vice President. To me, being ASB VP isn't just a title I can write down on my applications or a name to make myself feel higher in the rankings, but is a role to take on to lead the students at CdM to a more united and spirited future. Our football team is incredible, and our boys lacrosse team is ranked 18th nationally. Let's be the crowd that they deserve. Let's fill the gym at basketball and volleyball games and applaud at the amazing performances of our theater and dance groups. At CdM, we have such a variety of different talents, and my goal is to hear what you guys want to do, to lead our future to a more united and supportive group of students. So vote for me, Kennedy Mulvaney, as your ASB VP.
Hello, my name is Will O'Connor from the JV golf team, and I'm running to be your ASB Vice President. I think the best decision of my high school career was joining ASB almost 2 years ago. Besides the bagels on Mondays and the friends I've made, being in ASB has put me in a position to impact our school for the better. It is for this very reason that I'm running to be your ASB Vice President. I want to have a greater role in our school and create more positive and noticeable change throughout our school. However, I believe it's important that everyone, even if they're not necessarily involved in leadership or not, has an opinion that can be heard and an opinion that matters. My goal as ASB Vice President would be to incorporate more of your ideas and create more events and changes accordingly. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi everyone, my name is Shelby Greena and I'm asking for your vote for ASB President. I've been a leader in our ASB program for the past 3 years where I've been able to gain the experiences needed to represent our school. I've been on the other side and feel like I understand the desires of our students. Whether it be academic, social events, or our great sports teams, our student body wants to be able to give their input. And I'm here to listen and accept everyone's ideas in all aspects. My goal is to develop opportunities for our incoming freshmen and give you a voice that is heard, so that you have a great experience in your first year. For our sophomores and juniors, help pave the way to your success as you reach your final and most important years of high school. And finally, for my seniors, a time that establishes memories that will last a lifetime. High school is a place to make everlasting memories, and my advice to you is to elect someone that you can trust and make those memories possible. I've worked hard over the past couple years, and I'm ready to represent our school. So I ask you today to vote for Shelby Greena as ASB President. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to working with you in making our student program a place where students want to be. Stay classy, CdM.
Hi CdM, I'm Abby Peterson and I'm running to be your ASB President. Today, I do not want to focus on me or why I am qualified for this position. Instead, I want to focus on our world here at CdM. Making our school as enjoyable as possible for the entire student body would be my ultimate goal as president. It is true that high school can be difficult. We endure so much stress. However, high school is also where we grow up, where we make valuable friendships, and where we get to experience so many exciting things. CdM offers us countless opportunities. There are options for everyone. There are awesome kids building their own robots. The talented madrigals are sharing their love of song, and our athletes are continually crushing the competition. The most important thing to remember is that despite our differences, we all share the CdM experience. This school is our little world where we all grow up together. Part of what I love about ASB is that we all come from different friend groups. We all have different interests, and yet we all support each other. I want to encourage and embrace the unique voices of our student body. I want ASB to be the foundation of support for all voices. I want to hear why you hated a rally or dance, or why you loved it, and what your suggestion is for next time. We all have something original to contribute. Our differences are what make us interesting, and our differences are what make CdM so special. I know that I am ready for and want this job. I know that I will dedicate every day next year to making our CdM experience as great as possible, and I know that I need your vote. Please vote for me, Abby Peterson, for ASB President, so we can improve our little world together.
Mr. Almquist, delegates to this election, my fellow Corona Del Mar High School students. My name is Matthew Beardy, and I'm running to be your ASB President. 3 years ago, I stood before this very high school and ran and got elected as your freshman class president, following one of the greatest presidents of our time, Arthur A. Peskin. 2 years ago, I had the highest honor of accepting your votes for president of the sophomore class, and last year, Matthew Bay Booty received your votes for junior class president. It's been an overwhelming pleasure of mine to have served you for the past few years. Today, I proudly run again, this time for ASB President. And Corona Del Mar, I have news for you. This year is going to be big. We're going to make it big for a number of reasons. We're going to make it big because this great school has demanded that our students' voices be heard. We're going to make it big because at this time, our voices will be heard, because with me as your president, I am intent on delegating this next school year by the voice of the students. We're going to make it big because at this time, the Corona Del Mar cries out for a new leadership. I stand here in front of you today. 156 years ago, the newly elected President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, left Springfield, Illinois, never to return again. He spoke to his friends and said these words: "Today, I leave you. I go to assume a greater task than devolved on General Washington. With that great God that helped him must help me. Without that assistance, I cannot fail. With that assistance, well, I won't fail." The next president of ASB will face challenges in which some ways will be greater than those of Washington or Lincoln. In Corona Del Mar, with you as my assistance, we cannot fail. Well, for the first time in our school's history, an ASB president will face the problem of restoring spirit and organized leadership, not only in ASB, but in Corona Del Mar as a whole. So Corona Del Mar, let me finish off by saying this. By electing me as your ASB president, we will make the students' voices heard again, we will become organized again, we will restore the spirit, and we will be big. Thank you, and vote Matthew Bayrudy for your ASB President.
I'm Shelby Greena, and I'm running for ASB President.
I'm Abby Peterson, and I'm running for ASB President.
My name is Matthew Bayrudy, and I'm running to be your ASB President.